Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another unboxing. So today I'm going to be taking a look at this. This is the die-cast replica Fusion Flea from the Fallout game, and it is based off of one of the cars made in the game, and it's made by the One Company. So you might have seen me post about them quite a lot recently. They are a pretty sweet company. They listen to the fans, they make really high quality stuff, and they don't skip a beat when it comes to quality. So definitely a huge fan of the company themselves, and they're super nice because they actually sent me this to review, which is pretty damn cool. So thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. This is also my first die-cast car I own as an adult. The last one I bought was like when I was a kid. I can't even remember what one. It might have been like one of the James Bond cars or something like that. But yeah, I haven't owned a die-cast car as an adult. So thank you very much for that, One Company. Or maybe not, because if I am like hooked on these things, it's totally your fault. Mostly because you make them and you've gave me my first one, so thanks for that. You'll also notice that Finn is actually sleeping down there for once, so we might actually get away with the whole unboxing without getting interrupted. But I might wake him up at the end just so you guys can say hi. So yes, without further yappering on, we'll take a look at this. Now, this thing is pretty amazing. This is the standard version of the die-cast Fusion Flea. So you can get exclusive versions, but this is just the one you can pick up in most places. The packaging's awesome. I definitely am a huge fan of the packaging. They've done it in the time period that the game's sort of based in, and they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. This is really retro looking, and its colours are really awesome. So yeah, definitely absolutely 10 stars. I'll just do 10 stars instead of 5. 10 stars for the packaging. This is pretty damn cool. So if you take it out, you can just sort of place it on top of the box and display it if you like. But yeah, take that off and we'll keep that safe there. Even the box underneath is pretty cool. So you've actually got a sort of blueprint of the actual size of the replica inside, and you've got all sides of it. So it actually kind of shows you what it's going to be like before you even take out the box, which is pretty cool on all sides there. So yeah, pretty sweet details they add to the box, but yeah, they don't even skip any details on the box itself. That still looks pretty awesome. So we'll grab this out and we'll have a look at it. Right, let's see. So quite a few things, like I cannot stress enough how much quality the One Company put into their products. Instead of just giving you that car and sort of leaving it, they add a lot of other little bits and bobs. So first up is the instruction manual. So it's actually also based on the sort of retro period of when this car was designed and made. So there you go, which is pretty damn cool. So yeah, really sort of retro looking little leaflet there, as if you own it, like an owner's manual. They've even got a little sense of humour because the dude in there is actually taking out batteries from the bottom, which is pretty cool. So yeah, definitely another bonus point for keeping your manual in the time period in the same design as the box, which is pretty cool. So again, lots of detail, and they also include a postcard in these too, which is pretty sweet. So that is a sort of retro art design postcard. Obviously not many people will use that as an actual postcard, but you can display it along with the car and it just looks really awesome. So yeah, you get that inside, which is pretty damn cool. But it doesn't end there, because you also get an enamel pin, which is pretty sweet. So like I said, tons of detail, tons of quality, and they pack this thing full of other stuff. Just going to grab this out if I can. It's in a little Ziploc bag. How cool is that? And I mean, it's not even like it's a cheap badge. This thing looks absolutely amazing, super shiny, lots of detail, pretty damn sweet. So yeah, another reason why I like this company. They pack this full of other bits and bobs. But I'll stop going on about the other bits and bobs, and I will show you what you guys came here to see. This is well packaged in polystyrene. I'm not going to be one of those dudes who reviews the packaging like the actual polystyrene or the cardboard. I do like that part, but this is just standard polystyrene, so I'm not going to go on about it. But inside, you've got your die-cast car. So I'm just going to take this out, and I'm going to patch the polystyrene. Hey, and I've done it without dropping it. There you go. There's nothing else in there, by the way. That's it. So yeah, there we are. So this is the die-cast Fusion Flea, and size-wise, I mean, it's not the biggest, massivest, hugest die-cast car you're ever going to get. Mostly because it's actually not a big car in the game. The whole point of this is it's like one of these tiny little single-person cars that you can drive about, and it doesn't take up much energy. Technically, it does take up a lot of energy. I'll explain later. But yeah, so that's actually based on the real size, sort of scaled down that the game's car's actually sized at. So even though it is sort of smaller than the bigger truck I got from them, this is actually accurate to the game. So it's pretty damn sweet. The paint on it's awesome, super shiny, and it just looks really, really good quality, which is pretty cool. Now, as well as actually just looking really good, it's actually functional as well. So you've actually got the door that can open up there, and it's actually got a bit of detail on the interior. It's even got little speed dials there, which is pretty cool, and pedals on the inside. And as well as that, the wheels actually move, which is pretty cool. Not a huge amount of detail on the undercarriage, mostly because the engine and so on's based on the inside of the car, but the wheels also turn, so you could drive that around if you want to. Very expensive play toy if you want to do that. Also, you do have this. Now I'll show you this. This is the engine, and it lights up. Oh yes, it lights up. So it might not look that bright right now because this is daytime, but it is actually super bright. The other cool thing about this, and again, why I keep stressing that the quality and the detail they put onto these is amazing, you can actually take out the fusion core and then back there. And again, super bright light. See, you can actually see how bright it is there. Once this is in the dark, it is honestly super bright, and then when you put that in, it dulls down just a little bit, which is pretty damn cool. So again, like I says, huge amount of detail. They don't skip a beat when it comes to adding these sort of little details and interactive parts. One cool part I love about this, right? So this fusion core, when you can compare it to the bigger truck that they make, the die-cast truck, that actually has a bigger fusion core in it. So the detail level has went that far that they have a small fusion core for the small car and a large fusion core for the large car. So a huge amount of detail. And that light actually turns off when you click that back in. There's a little button there and it turns the light off, so you won't have to worry about the batteries running out. So yeah, there's only 2 hinges on this, so there's not a huge much more they can open and close on this. Mostly just the front there and the back. But honestly, the detail on this is absolutely fantastic. Definitely worth every single penny. These sort of retail at usually about $79.99. However, I think ForbiddenPlanet.com currently have it reduced to 65 or 69. One of the two. Zavvi also have it reduced to 65, I think. $64.99 I think it is on Zavvi. Yeah, it is. Sadly, I did have a discount code, but that's ran out now, which is a shame. That would have taken it down even more. But 65 is a killer price for these. Like I says, they usually retail about $79.99, but 65 is pretty damn good, especially when you get this in hand. It weighs a ton. So yeah, there's not a huge much more I can say other than this is super top-notch quality. Looks really awesome. It's really pretty, and as a display piece, you can't really get much better than this. Especially if you sort of double it up with the box here. Because I think that's maybe the way I'm going to display it, because I actually really like the look of these boxes. So I'm going to put that there, stick that there, and you can even just display the car on top there, which is pretty cool. And again, you get that super awesome postcard on the back there, and you get that really killer enamel pin badge. So yeah, awesome. Thank you very much, the One Company, for sending me this, and I can't wait to add more of these to my collection because you guys make quite a few of these. There's some limited edition ones. The limited edition ones aren't as easy to get anymore, and they sort of sold out before I actually started finding out about these die casts. There is actually one at the moment that's still available. It is the Slocum's Joe Fusion Flea, and that's the pink one with sprinkles and has the donut character on the back there. That's actually still available to pre-order on the Bethesda Store Europe, but that's pretty much the only place you're going to get it anymore in the UK, because it's sold out pretty much everywhere. Zavvi have sold out, Bethesda Gear America have sold out. Trying to think where else got it. Other places got it, but they're pretty much sold out everywhere. So the only place you can get the limited edition version now is Bethesda Store EU. You can pick this up, like it says, on Zavvi.com. America and the UK site both have this. You can also pick it up on ForbiddenPlanet.com at a reduced price. This is also available on the Bethesda Store Europe, so you can pick it up there if you really like. It's a little bit more expensive than the other places, but just in case you prefer to order off them, you can do so as well. But yeah, definitely worth picking one of these up because it is super pretty. Keep an eye out, and I'll do a high quality 360 after this. But thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. And again, thank you very much to the One Company for being so kind and sending me one of these. And I guess I will catch you guys on the next unboxing. I'll also have some really high quality photos of this, and I'll upload them to my Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. So keep an eye out on them, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. Oh, actually, hold on. Finn. Yeah, come here. Since he's not been in this video, I figured I would let him see. Yeah, come say hello to the people. Hello, pal. So he's let me do my entire unboxing without coming up and pestering. So thank you very much for that, Finn. I appreciate it. You're going to say hello to the people? Say hello. That's a doggy hello. We will catch you next time. Bye.